Summertime. I got a confession, guys. Yes, I did watch the Misfits show for the first time ever. It's Saturday night. Yeah, done my session early. Little one was in bed early, so yeah, it was just a Saturday night settings. Nothing really on the TV. And I'll be real with you, no boxing. There was no boxing on tonight. So yeah, I tuned in to watch Misfits. And what I've got to say is, what a show that is. That is something like, yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Like it's so bad, but in an entertaining way, should I say? Obviously, I know a lot of these guys are YouTube, social media kind of people, so most of these people I've never heard of before. You had what's his name on these two big overweight guys. Like both of these guys must be over 300 pounds, like clearly over 300 pounds. And it's the first time ever seeing 3 rounds of 1 minute. Oh, mate, listen, look, obviously there's no skill. There is no skill. Like, it was so bad. Like, one of them was just getting battered from pillar to post. That even like the shorts was dropping off. Oh, mate, what? Look, it was entertaining. Shout out to those two guys, and you have to respect. Look, that of course they're not real fighters, but you just have to respect that they got themselves in the ring. So kudos to them, and nothing but respect to both of those guys. But yeah, you did entertain me. Then there was these other two girls. I've never heard of them before. I think one of the girls was Chinese and the other one was from Australia. Now, once again, it was just so bad. Like the Australian girl, she was tall, rangy, kind of keeping everything behind the jab and that. So yeah, she was doing what she had to do. I hope she's Chinese, but the Chinese girl, she was a southpaw. It was mad. It was like low volume. Like I was expecting both girls to be fighting with the chin in the air and all this kind of stuff there, but yeah, there's nothing really much I can say about it. It was boring. It did go the distance. Shout out to the girls that stepped up. Obviously, I'm gonna put them in the hashtag because I don't know their names. I think Belzia, what the girl was named, the Australian girl, and I want to say Kim. Yeah, Kim. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, like whatever YouTube people they are, like they're doing big numbers in it if they're on the show. So yeah. Then we move on now. This is so bad as a post-fight review, but you know what? I'm gonna have to call it for what it is. There was a Spanish guy. They said that I think he was a professional handball guy, and then there was a guy called DK Money. DK Money was a southpaw. The Spanish guy, Virus. That's it. What's it? Virus. His name was Virus. Yeah, because I remember they made a joke about a virus from Spain. Yeah, so yeah, his name was Virus. Look, you know what? Looked a bit quick, explosive, and all this kind of stuff there, but DK Money obviously was trying to catch him on the counters, which he was doing a good job. To be fair, he was actually doing a good job. He got knocked down. The Virus guy got knocked down in the second round, and obviously got back up on his feet. And then, oh mate, what a knockout! What a knockout! Like he gave that DK Money guy, obviously shrugged him off the shoulders, off the elbow, and then comes straight left. Yeah, it's kind of like it was like a slash uppercut. Yeah, it was an uppercut, I believe. Great knockout of the night for me. That DK Money guy was not getting up from that. But yeah, like I said, the lack of experience. But once again, kudos to both of them stepping in there. You can't say nothing wrong about. Like, there's nothing bad about that. Obviously, skill wise and all this kind of stuff there. As analysis, there was nothing much. But I feel like technically, throughout the fight, I think these two matched perfect for me. Like, there was some kind of level, should I say, of boxing. Still, not. I'm not talking like not even Southern area level, but they done a thing, and that's once again you just have to respect. The only thing is, stay in that YouTube boxing world. The next fight was a girl named Tennessee, and she was up against a girl, obviously, Paige Keiki. Now, I know Paige Keiki, she's a rapper. Fight. That was actually a decent fight. If I'm honest with you, that Tennessee girl, she just looked awkward to me. Like, when I say awkward, like her walking to the ring and all this kind of stuff there. Yeah, she just looked mad awkward. But you know what? She put up a good show. Like, both of the girls, they put up a good show, good fight. Yeah, I would have said Keiki won that fight, me personally. I know it was close. Obviously, I know that Tennessee girl was dishing out some shots, but yeah, for me, I just felt, Keiki, she done the more eye-catching shots, and she was the one that pressed the fight. Like, throughout the I think it's 2 minute rounds or 4 rounds, 3 rounds, whatever it was. She pushed the fight. So yeah, like I said, once again, it was entertaining why it lost. The next fight after that was that Anthony Taylor and this Salt Puppy guy. Now, obviously, I was hearing the little things about this whole Salt Puppy guy because it was the first time watching him. I never even know he was Filipino. Let me tell you how bad it was. I thought Salt Puppy was the Asian brother that was talking. I think his name is Slim now. Yeah, his name is Slim. That's what I thought Salt Puppy was. But yeah, watching that Salt Puppy guy, decent. But Anthony Taylor, yeah, just like I said, put the pressure on. Skill wise, he's not. Yeah, they overhyped him. I'm gonna be real with you. They overhyped that Salt Puppy guy. Like, obviously, talk about going in there with a Tommy Fury. I think Tommy Fury would just pick him apart. Like, yeah, I believe he'd be live for maybe the first round. He does have a sharp left hand, from what I see. But outside of that, yeah, he was very, very basic to me. And the shots that Anthony Taylor was throwing, like, I know Anthony Taylor's coming from the UFC, like MMA kind of background, so they do throw the hooks. Like, the style of fighting, it's kind of erratic. Like, they throw shots from all mad angles. But yeah, like, there's a lot of things where Puppy, his name is, Salt Puppy was doing, where holding Taylor down, pushing him down. To be honest with you, the ref actually gave him a firm warning and said, do it again, giving you a point deduction. But yeah, for me, that Anthony Taylor guy did win that fight, and yeah, I don't know who he's going to fight next, but yeah, it is what it is. Then there was this Deji, his name is, and he's KSI's brother, and he was fighting a guy called Swams, who's a rapper, I believe. Now, once again, that fight there, I would say, apart from that virus guy I do believe technically, obviously there's a lot of things that you need to work on, but I believe technically that Deji looked all right to me. Like, obviously, when I say all right, I'm not referring to like, yo, look, stay in this world. Do not step over into the pro game. To stay in this world. Like, don't even step to amateur. But what I was seeing of him, like, he was very, very patient, picking his shots and not wasting shots. Like, there's a lot of things that Deji guy was doing. Yeah, it was quality. Now that Swams guy, he came in like mad fast. He came in straight away, double jab. Like, he was just, there was a lot of nervous energy, and that's what it is. It was nervous energy. He got. After the second round, it was weird because obviously his coach is like, it's like he wanted out. If I'm honest with you, like look at he didn't he didn't say it, but it's like he was already beaten after the second round. This Swams guy I'm talking about, that Deji, very, yeah, when he was kind of like he's not walking Swans down and all that kind of stuff there, but when he was kind of letting his shots go, he was all right. But the only thing is, you put yourself in a lot of harm's way when you keep throwing shots and throw shots, step out, find a way, slip shot, like do something. You can't be just unloading. And like I said, you're firing shots. Just remember, when you're firing shots, shots can fire back. So he needs to improve on that. But overall, once again, all of these people on this card, so credit to them, credit to all of them. Then we get to the main event. Now, there's this guy called Joe Forlina anyway he fights at KSI. Now, I'm gonna be real. We're gonna keep it 100. Yeah. The way my man walked out in the ring, like, yeah, like with all the women and all this kind of stuff. That I know you're putting on a show and an event, mate. Listen, this is a masculine sport. That energy that you're bringing, yeah, you're walking into the ring with and all that kind of stuff there, you've already lost. Like, to me, he's already lost. He's lost from there. Yeah. You gotta come with some grease mode. And when I say grease mode, I'm not talking about you have to be like, "Rrr," but you just got like there's gotta be a certain aura about you, a certain energy. Like you step forward, like you're walking towards the ring, then you step back, and then you go forward again. Mate, bro, this is like, I don't get it twisted. I get the entertainment and all this kind of stuff there. But mate, you see when you're walking, you don't walk back. You're walking to that ring. If you're doing all that, like, okay, that Anthony Taylor guy, he's a performer. He's got a different energy. But this guy, why do I gotta say 4 million? I think I'm thinking of that welterweight, Formella. That's it. It's not Formella, but yeah, he's from his ring walk. I knew straight away. I was like, nah, man, wrong energy straight away. And then obviously that KSI Eden comes with this comes on straight away with some grease mode. And when I say grease mode, I mean like, yeah, you could tell his energy was right. He walks out with that Bugsy Malone guy. Yeah, ring walk. Yeah, all fine. One thing I did find hilarious as well when they done the national anthem, the boos, and I see they tried to minimize the boos. Yeah, you know what? That was funny still. Yeah, then the fights got so straight away from round one. This is what we'll kind of give a breakdown. KSI was on his bounce. He's wasting so much energy though. I'm gonna be real. Like this whole bouncing up and down and all this kind of stuff there, mate. You're wasting too much energy like that. You're wasting too much energy. That Joe Formilla. Why do I keep saying Formilla? For whatever his name is. Anyway, people know KSI's opponent. Yeah. Now he just looked like David Haye. Yeah. When I'm saying David, he looked like a David Haye. The David Haye that was a shell of himself when he fought Tony Bellew. That David Haye, but a penny shop version of that David Haye. Like the wire stance and all this kind of stuff there. Like don't get it twisted. Like KSI, I'm gonna be real with you. KSI is a knockout waiting to happen. Like the way he's throwing those mad shots coming in. He is, yeah, you could say he's explosive, but yeah, he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. So he needs to tighten up that defense really well, real quick as well. Now, yeah. All of that, like I said, it was just a madness anyway. So yeah, first round KSI, second round he caught Joe with the overhand right, shook him up, but then KSI he used his elbow. Yeah. Now that was a clear elbow shot. Like, look, I'm not gonna say it because I've only saw it once. I'm not gonna say it was intentional because I need to watch it again in like, yeah, watch it again. But yeah, clearly, um, that was an elbow. There's no discussion over off that. Like, there's no discussion of it. Now, one thing I will say is that Joe guy. It was so weird because it looked like the way like he was just shook up when he was getting hit. And let me tell you something. Like, I know that KSI guy because I saw it today that he said. I think I might be wrong, but I think it might have been James DeGill and Eubank Jr. were not allowed to hit that Joe. If not, he couldn't go to the clubs or something like that. Anyway, let me tell you something. The way KSI was landing those shots in the first round, you could tell that Joe guy did not want to get hit. Yeah, you could just tell, like he just did not want to get hit. So there might be some truth behind it. I don't know, but yeah, the way he was moving out there, like, mate, listen, this is a very savage sport. I don't care whether we're talking the elite levels, yeah, the elite level, professional boxing, amateur boxing, white collar, whatever. This is a savage sport. Yeah, you're gonna take knocks, you're gonna take hits, and the way man was moving is like he's never been hit before. There, I've never watched this guy fight. He's supposed to be a professional fighter and all this kind of stuff there. But I've never watched him fight before. But yeah, it didn't look good. Now, other stuff I'm going to talk about on this. I'm going to wrap it all up in this one video. Okay, when it comes to the elbow, all right, it was a clear elbow. They should have run the replays. Like, if that happened to KSI, they would have run those replays. They would have said, no, we need to run it back and all this kind of stuff there. Now, I'm going to say this. Listen, that Adi Oladipo guy, let me tell you something. Like, great, like, even, yeah, like, great on the mic. I like his energy. Like, he brings something different to the zone. Like, his energy, his aura and all that kind of stuff there. But, yeah, like, I can't, bro. I don't care whether you've been told, yeah, by the producers and that. Let's move on. How can you have the post-fight interview and say that, like obviously you're talking about the first round, the KSI first round, and then we're like, oh no, let's move on from that Joe guy and let's talk about Tommy Fury, bro. Come on. We all saw it. Like, I get, which I'll get onto the whole Tommy Fury thing, but bro, we all saw what we saw. Like, I know you're getting paid by these guys and all this kind of stuff there, but it's reasons why. Like I said, I like that Addy guy. Like I said, his videos, all this kind of stuff there. Like, yeah, generally like I said, it's great. Like, I watch his videos and all this kind of stuff there. I love his breakdowns and all this kind of stuff there. Like, but I have to be real. Yeah, I have to be real. The way you moved, like the way you kind of brushed that off was funny, man. That was funny. And like, come on, bro. Like, I get you're on the payroll. I get like these guys are paying you and all this kind of stuff there. This is the reasons why with me, I don't know if I can ever. I like I said, with me, this is why I like a Carl Froch. Like, for me, when it comes to punditry, I think Carl Froch to me is the best pundit out there. Like, obviously you do have Andy Lee, but it depends sometimes on Andy Lee who he's siding with. Sonny Edwards also done decent, but yeah, I want people that's gonna tell it how it is, man. Like, yo, listen, forget the whole like self-soothing and like, oh yeah, don't want to rat on our feathers and all this kind of stuff there, mate. We saw what we saw, and you just brushed it off like, yeah, we're gonna forget that fight, and we're gonna talk about the Tommy, bro. Like, come on, man, come on. Like, and I get I get people that like, stuff like that, yeah. Because I know you say something about being a company man and all this kind of stuff. Stuff like this, yeah, makes you that company man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Like I like I like straight shooters. Like we have to pull this up. And say, yo, listen, yes, you did hurt man with the overhand right. It's there to see, but it was the elbow that knocked my man out. Like, look, here's the replay. Let me watch. You get what I'm saying? All this kind of stuff there. So yeah, yeah. Wasn't did not like seeing that. Did not like seeing that. And someone from obviously my man, like who, once again, great content, great videos, and all this kind of stuff there. Like I still watch his videos. So hopefully he talks about it in his next video day uploads. Say rare X Y Z. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, cool. Like, but I hope Addy, generally, I hope you do address that because that was funny to me. That generally that was funny to me. Anyway, what else we had? Yes, then obviously we had Tommy Fury and John Fury. Now, it seemed like there's a couple of issues that was happening with a guy called, I want to say Idris Virgo. Yeah, I'm thinking of Idris Elba. What Idris Elba is Idris Virgo. Now, obviously, I know there's all this whole push and shoving nonsense going on, but let me tell you something. You see, Tommy Fury, this is where he needs to be. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, Tommy Fury will dominate this world, this YouTube boxing, social media boxing, celebrity kind of boxing, and all this kind of stuff. There, Tommy Fury can be the face of that. Yeah, because like I said, he'll beat KSI. I can tell you that right now. He'll beat KSI. Even those elbows that KSI intentionally or unintentionally will not be able to land on Fury, and I got to see Fury just boxing his head off, clearly boxing his head off. And if the KSI is going in reckless like the way he did, because it's the first time kind of watching him, yeah, it could be a stoppage there. So yeah, even another thing as well. Let me tell you something. I'll be real with you. This Misfit boxing thing, like, it was entertaining. I can't lie. It was really entertaining. But like I said, any of those guys, man, listen, obviously I know man's got a small channel and all this kind of stuff there, but mate, I'm telling you that for a fact. Look, if you got any guys that are heavyweights, cruiserweights, even guys that are like way bigger than me, mate, let me tell you something. If this is the level, I'll have a field day. I would love that. I would love that opportunity, but you know, like, God willing, build my channel up and then I could start, calling a couple of people out because, mate, this field here, entertaining. And that's another thing as well. You know what was lovely to see as well? Now, the audience, I have to say, the audience were there from the first fight. Like, you could tell, like, yeah, there was this mad, there was, the attendance was as there from the first fight. Well, when you got like normal boxing shows, you don't get that. You don't get that 7 o'clock, like, oh yeah, all the fights are like, everyone's just turning up, you know? Like, it's still empty, waiting for the main event. So, that was good to see. The whole event itself, even there was that guy, I don't know, some Spanish guy. Like, mate, what I'm telling you, man, mate, this was WWE stuff. Like, that Swans guy, he lost. Then obviously he was talking, and then there was like all this mad, like, it's like cut out, and then all he hears Undertaker music coming on, and then there's some Spanish guy. I'm pretty sure KSI knocked out that Spanish guy. He was a clown anyway, but yeah, like, he knocks out that Spanish guy, and then obviously he calls out that Swans guy. Like, mate, listen, the whole show was entertaining. It's not something that I would watch again. Like, it's got to be something that's going to really draw my attention. And seeing like a KSI Tommy Fury will draw my attention. I will watch that. But yeah, outside of that, I wouldn't watch something like this again. But it was great for what it was. It was great. It was great. Was entertained. I can't say anything bad about it, but it was just generally, like, it's more next week I'm looking forward to, you know, where you got Katie Taylor, even though I got a wedding next weekend, but I'll have to watch it. Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron, and then obviously across the pond, Devin Haney and Lomachenko. So got some real boxing, and then the week after Wood and Lara. So yeah, we got some boxing shows, yeah, that are turning up next week and the week after, and throughout. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Credit to those guys. Yeah, as Elijah friend, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Stay blessed.